This is Amy with Valor K9 Academy. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to stop your puppy from biting your shoes, your pants, your hands, and your fingers. Ouch! The first thing that you need to understand is that biting is a normal thing because puppies explore the world with their mouths. That said, they are also creatures of habit. So if you allow your puppy to bite you, that habit is going to continue. That said, in order to stop your puppy from biting you, you need to realize and decide on a couple of things. First of all, it is not okay. Sure, it may be normal for them to use their mouths, but they do not need to bite you. Second, no biting at all is allowed. And third, you don't have to wait for your puppy to grow up in order for it to stop. Stopping puppy biting starts with breaking old bad habits and implementing new and good habits with your puppy. This is so true, and the same goes for preventing puppy biting versus reacting to it. First things first, you need to have control of your puppy. No more off-leash freedom. Instead, put your puppy on a leash and harness. Rather than being on the ground with your puppy and making yourself an easy target, stand up. Use your time with your puppy to bond through training, where you are the leader and your hands are used for communication and food delivery. This will start to change your puppy's perception of what your hands are and what they're used for. Next, we need to change the way that you're giving treats to your puppy. Instead of using all of your fingers and letting your puppy bite your hand, I want you to put the food between your second and third finger held in place with your thumb. Then deliver to your puppy with your fingers to the ground and a flat palm. Here, I'll show you. Here's another example for you. In this video, I'm using my puppy board and trains food, which happens to be very small. If you're able to, I recommend getting a much bigger piece of kibble so it doesn't get lost in your fingers. In this video, I'm working with the puppy in order to teach him and train him. My hands are no longer a target for biting. Instead, they're being used as part of the reward and training process. Yes. 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 A lot of puppy biting happens when your puppy is excited or you're excited and you go to pick your puppy up. In this video, I set my puppy up for failure by getting him wound up and then picking him up. Even he can't resist the urge to get excited and start to bite. Had I not picked him up in the first place, this wouldn't have happened. Common sense says that puppies are most likely to be mouthy when they're excited and full of energy. So if you're wanting to pet your puppy, wait until after exercise, playtime, and training are complete. That way you have a tired puppy who has less energy to be mouthy. When you do pet your puppy, do so in a calm manner. Good boy. Puppies are going to chew, so rather than letting your puppy chew on your finger, instead give him something that's okay to chew on. I like to leave a bully stick, a Kong filled with treats or peanut butter, and maybe even an antler in the puppy's crate. That way, anytime they want to chew on it, or if they're bored, they're more than welcome to. Always provide a toy to your puppy during playtime. That way, when they're excited and they want to bite on something, they have an appropriate outlet. Toy play is a great way to bond with your puppy. Never play with your puppy using your hands as a toy. Please, please, please do not laugh when your puppy bites you, and definitely don't start videotaping. If you don't communicate to your puppy that what he's doing is wrong, how is he supposed to know? You should also avoid running from a puppy who's excited because that's going to lead to biting. It is perfectly acceptable to say no to your puppy. The moment your puppy starts to bite on you, say no, and then either stand up, use the leash, or give your puppy something else to chew on. After chastising a puppy for biting, give them a few seconds to relax. That way they can settle in and not make the same mistake. Do yourself a favor and ignore the bad advice you're going to find on the internet, even from accounts with millions of followers. What these accounts are going to tell you to do is to click and treat before or after a bite. That's just stupid. The last thing you want to do is reward your puppy during any form of biting. You also do not want to be holding the puppy's mouth shut with your hands, and don't scream or yip when your puppy bites you. It may work for some, it doesn't work for most. Here at Valor K9 Academy, we're big on showing you that our methods really do work. Check this out. Tuga has now been here for 5 days of board and train, and look at the difference using the methods that I've shown you. He is now able to be pet and loved on, even when he's excited while running on a pack walk. There's no biting, no mouthing, no chasing, none of that. He's doing so well. Remember that toy play video I showed you earlier? Well, here's Tuga. Just a few seconds later, I ended the game and brought him onto my lap to cuddle. Look at how gentle and sweet he is, using his mouth to give kisses instead of bites. That's a good boy. Bottom line is that just because you have a puppy doesn't mean your hands have to look like you sent them through the meat grinder. There's no reason why your puppy should be biting you. If you prevent the things that are causing the biting in the first place, which I've pointed out in this video, you will start to break those habits that caused the biting and start to implement new and good behaviors that prevent the biting. The key to success with this is that you are consistent with your puppy. You can't let them bite you one day and not the next. Training is going to be the key to success. Early training is an excellent investment. Remember, your puppy may be small now, but in no time your puppy will be a dog.